full egg. I played with another dog today. I'm never going to eat again. I'm never going to give you any food. You're going to sit and you're going to be quiet because don't look sad. You don't get any more donuts. You don't get any more nachos. No more pizza. Welcome to Wildfire Adventures. Today we're going to talk about camping, but we're going to talk about the things that we don't really discuss a lot and things that we worry about, that we should worry about. And that is bodily functions. So what are we going to do when we have to go number one or number two? Well, we got a couple of options. So for fellas, got great news. Find a bush. And if you got to take a leak, take a leak. Don't do it in public. And don't do it in front of, like, I don't know, anywhere it's going to get you arrested. In front of orphanages, movie theaters, malls, shopping centers. Try to keep it out in the woods, someplace. So that's easy. Ladies, got a thing that Kimberly's going to be using. It's called a shiwi, and I'll point to the image of a shiwi. Now it looks like a funnel. Don't mistake that for, I don't know, food grade or anything else like that. Once it's used, you want to make sure it's cleaned up really well, and not to drink out of. Just good advice. So there you go. That's that. Did we have any problems on any of our trips with bathroom facilities?
Last trip we didn't have any bathrooms.
But we do other things than just the big trips. I mean, we camp quite a bit. I'm going to throw this out there. These are like flushable wipes. Be very careful. Just because it says flushable doesn't really mean that it's flushable. So you want to make sure that you're prepared for the event. So you see we've got some toilet paper here. This is eco-friendly toilet paper. So it is good for like RVs and porta-johns and things like that. So very good. We can use this stuff. Some of the thicker stuff doesn't really do well out in nature. Check with your local laws and codes. Some places say, hey, you got to dig it so deep if you're going to dig a hole and bury it. Some places say you can't bury your poop in the campground. So may want to check it out. You might have to tote it away. There's a few options. Actually, there's a ton of options out there. A lot of people like to use the composting toilets that they keep in their vehicle, cassette toilets, things like that. We're not that bougie. So we are going to use a bag, just a regular bag. These are biodegradable bags. They are green. They biodegrade very quickly. And they go inside of a portable toilet. This one is China cheap. This is Temu. All right, I'm going to tell you flat out, I don't recommend this thing. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to stand up. Now, I just had some of my wife's curry, and I gotta poop really bad. This is really low to the ground. Lift the lid, and you've got to trust that it's not going to fall apart. This could be bad. I can't get comfortable here. I can't play Fruit Ninja or Candy Crush on this. This ain't happening. There's no way this is happening. I got gypped, $10. This is for like a little kid. $10 I got gypped. China cheap. Don't do it. Spend more than $10. Spend $12. Oh, and look what you can get. A 5-gallon bucket. What dude does not like a good 5-gallon bucket, and it comes with a lid. It maybe was $15, I think. Got on sale. Comes with a lid. It's just a standard 5-gallon bucket. It opens up, and way more comfortable, way more sturdy. I can relax. I can breathe on this thing. My belly's not being all pushed up. It's great. I can do my business and then get on with my life. So, but what are we going to do it in? These bags, these bio bags, they fit around there, and then you lift it up and it's all sloshy. It's gross, but it's true. So we got some poo powder. Poo powder. And you just, well, here, hold that. Hold the poo powder. So say you're gonna do your number 1 or your number 2 into the bag. All right. Well, pretty good stuff. You put the poo powder. Ooh, that's tangy.
I put way too much.
You put a lot in there,
On
didn't you?
purpose.
Oh. You put a little bit of, now this, and you can see it's gelling right up. Now that's not a lot of pee. You know, I'm an old man with, you know, pre-diabetes and stuff. So chances are I'm going to have like a gallon bag. But you can see that poo, that gets nice and solid. I don't think you can see that. So there you go. So you put that in your bag. You know, you put a packet of this in there, maybe 2 if you're peeing a gallon, or if you got an unsolid stool. Put 1 or 2 of these in there. Biodegradable, eco-friendly. All the bunny huggers love them, and so we're going to love it too. And you put it right in there. You throw it away. Pack it out. So if it doesn't allow you to dig a hole and bury, then pack it out. It's that easy. Just playing with it. Now, what about some privacy? If I need some privacy, well, then I'm going to go cheap again. So far invested, I've got $15 in bags, another $15 in poo powder. That's $30. Plus $15 in a toilet. That's $45. And then this thing costs $30. So for less than $100, I've got a toilet and a place to go. And this is an easy pop-up thing. It just pops right up. And it's nice. It's comfortable. You go in there. Peabody likes it. And you just do your business. That's all it is. Now, it also doubles as a shower. So you can also use it as a shower, which is good too. Which brings us to Peabody's problems. All right. Peabody's got problems. The dog is stinky. He's got a funk to him and he smells. I don't want to stink on the trip. We're going to stink a little bit, but I don't want to be like reeking stinking. You know, so we got to be able to take showers, and we got to keep ourselves in good hygiene. That being said, we're going to use the shower tent or the privacy tent as a shower tent, and you could do that. Now, I can't stand up in that and still have room for a shower. There's just no way. And people spend a lot of money on this. You can get those battery-operated pumps. You can get hot water heaters. You can get anything you want. Again, you can spend thousands of dollars. We're not going that route. So we're going to go with the solar shower. It's just it's a black bag that heats in the sun. You fill it up. It's 5 gallons. You let it set in the sun. It heats up nicely. You put your shower attachment to it, which is just a little hose with a shower head. Hook it up and shower away. Now, is it going to be high pressure? No, that's not going to be high pressure. But for $10, hey, that's great. We're only stopping on long trips like this next one's 6 weeks long. We're only going to have 4 nights in a hotel. or a motel or whatever. So most of it, we're going to be using this stuff. Is it the most expensive? No, it's the least expensive. And honestly, if you really want to get a pressurized shower, then heat up the water, whatever it is, and you can even get one of those orchard sprayers. You pump it up, shower yourself off. That's like $15. That's $20. Now, don't get a used one that had a lot of harsh chemicals and stuff in it. Right. So get a new one, spend the money. So you're out $25. It's still a pressurized water source. You can go that route. It'll work. Tell them a little bit about your soap.
All right. So when you're camping, especially in the summer, you get really greasy, especially your head. And I don't like a greasy head. I hate it. So I use Dr. Squatch because, number one, it is completely natural. So you can use it at really any water source, and it won't contaminate it. It's made from mostly pine because it's pine tar. And it's super strong, so you don't need that much. And it gets rid of all the oil. Not all of it, but all the really bad oil in your hair. And it smells amazing. And then for this, Old Spice isn't always the best because it's not natural and it's not the best thing for your body. But it smells good, and if you get the antiperspirant, it'll keep you from smelling horrible, especially coming from a teenage boy that goes to school every day. This stuff works. And if you're gonna get spray, get the Dove Men because it's more natural, so it doesn't hurt as much, and it's better coverage and just better quality, even though it might be a little bit more expensive than Old Spice.
Right, and watch your smells. So if you're going to go someplace where there's a ton of bears and you're going, let's say, off-grid, you're overlanding or whatnot, boondocking, something like that, you don't want a lot of harsh smells out there either, anything that will attract wildlife, like bears. So make sure you do pine. Bears hate the smell of flat-out, straight-up pine. At least they're not attracted to it. So, again, we're not condoning any name brand except for Hayden's got a love affair with Dr. Squatch.
I love it so much.
But Pine Sol or something like that, 50-50 mixed with water. Get a couple of spray bottles. They're cheap. And clean off things like that. Clean things like that. Maybe not your dishes, but things like that. With pine. Maybe you can get some pine smelling, I don't know, body stuff. I've never really had a problem with it, but there you go. And remember, there's other things out there than bears. If things smell good, you're going to have the trash pandas, and you're going to have porcupines, and you're going to have all these different kinds of animals and rodents will be coming into your camp. So keep a clean camp. Remember to poop away from your camp and pee away from your camp. I like to go the rule of 50s, if you will. 50 feet away as I'm pooping and peeing. Another 50 feet away is maybe or further as where I'm keeping my food. So keep it away from camp. Try to go au naturel if you can. If you can't, find the stuff that is natural and breaks down in the environment without leaving any harmful stuff. We want to keep our green spaces green if we can.